So you had Joe Biden with Lawrence O'Donnell on the air, and Stacey Abrams, okay, she was invited on, and they had a little chat. And it seemed for a second that Joe Biden was going to announce that he's making her his VP pick. Yeah. So, Lawrence was so kind to set the whole thing up. Let's take a look. Let me show you. Oh my God.
Stacey Abrams is here because Joe Biden invited Stacey Abrams to be here. And so, Mr. Vice President, do you have an announcement to make? Is this an audition? Is there, what is the reason that you decided it's time for me to get on TV with Stacey Abrams?
Well, because Stacey Abrams has done more to deal with the fair vote and making sure there is a fair vote than anybody. And she has a great capacity to explain things and to lay out exactly why it's going to be so critically important in this election. This president's already said when they put in the stimulus package the Congress first passed money to provide for mail-in ballots, he already said, I'm not for that. If we do that, no Republican will ever win, or something to that effect. He's made it clear. This is a guy who said he wants to defund the post office from being able to deliver ballots. I mean, so Stacey knows what she's doing, and she's an incredibly capable person.
What? Dude, what was that? What was that? Did you see her face? Oh my God, her face. Oh my God. Yo, you you can see the happiness just draining. It was like, no, it's over. It's not my time. This motherfucker this dude been leading me on. Oh no. That was bad. Take a look at that again. 1 second. Look at that.
Capacity to explain for mail-in ballots. He already said.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. No, that is
the post office from being.
That is bad. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt to watch. Yo, you know what Joe Biden sounded like? He sounded like someone giving a book report in class and he hadn't read the book. So well, Stacey Abrams, she's shown great leadership in the thing, that thing that's yo, wow. What can I say, man? What can I say? I don't really care who Joe Biden picks as his VP. I really don't. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is like asking someone, what kind of what kind of wheels they'd like on a car that has no fucking engine. I mean, I'm not interested really. It makes no difference. He could even pick Bernie Sanders as his VP. And so what? I know there's a lot of people saying, oh man, if only he'd pick Bernie Sanders, and maybe I'd consider voting. No. What do you mean? Maybe you consider voting? Have you lost it? That don't mean nothing. Even if you pick Bernie Sanders, it's just a ploy. But like Biden, when we say that he's a Republican, he really is in many ways. I mean, he doesn't try to lure you in like Hillary, and try to appease. It's like, listen, I'm in charge now, and fuck your Medicare for all. We're not having that. And Bernie's not going to be my VP. None of you are coming to my administration. Yeah, we'll have a little task force, but I'm not going to do any of that. And I'll take my sweet time announcing the VP pick, and it's not going to be Bernie, definitely not. Like, he doesn't even bother trying to veer towards progressives or offer them an olive branch. I mean, whatever he has offered as an olive branch, I mean, that stuff is insulting. That was just cringe. Oh, the cringe. I really, even though I don't have, even though there's no love lost, I really cringe watching that. That was really bad. That was really bad. Why did Lawrence O'Donnell have to do that? Can you imagine how bad he must have been biting his tongue? He was like, why did I say that? Why? Shit, man. Shit. whatever. So yeah, I think it's going to be a woman. Like he committed to it, right? Biden said he's going to pick a woman as VP. So what? Like, what about the policies? Who are you picking as the VP? Like, is it going to be Mother Teresa or Hillary Clinton? Like, it makes a difference here. What are the policies? And other people are saying, well, it matters even less because Biden himself might get swapped out at the convention, right? So they might do it with the VP route. They might put like whoever, let's say Hillary as the VP, and then Biden leaves, and Hillary takes his place afterwards, or I don't know how they do it, man. The DNC has done this before, by the way. They have replaced. I'm not kidding. The DNC have done this before. They've just randomly swapped out the nominee at the convention. Like, yeah, fuck you. Of course, they can do whatever they like. Don't you remember? They told you. What did that guy say? He said, "The public doesn't decide the nominee. We do," and they mean it. They're not fucking around. So, I mean, this is ridiculous. I really don't care who he picks as VP. This means absolutely nothing. I mean, the whole discussing this is just ridiculous. The guy's not winning. He's not winning. Trump is winning in November. Unfortunately, it's really unfortunate. We have to, look at this clown for another 4 years. But let's not sugarcoat it. There's no one that Biden could pick as VP that is going to fix this situation. I mean, people are saying that, if Hillary Clinton had done a better choice picking VP in 2016, maybe she might have beat Trump. But man, the Democrats are terrible at this. Who did she pick? Tim Kaine? Who the fuck is Tim Kaine? I don't know no motherfucker named Tim Kaine. Who is that? I can't listen, man. Listen, these Democrats, they just don't care. I'm not kidding. They don't care. They're not going to appease you. They're not going to try to pander to you. And if they lose, they lose. Whatever. The system is in place. They go and retire and they have a nice little life. Don't mean shit, man. This is a game. This motherfucker's been running how many times? This is the third time? The fourth time? He probably bored of this shit. Whatever, man. Just her face. By the way, she did a little the Washington Post, I think it was, they did a little piece on her, okay? And she took some photos, like a photo shoot or something. And people have been making fun of her hold on a second. Yeah, I think it was over here. Like, they've been making fun of this photo shoot. Like, I mean, what is this? Like, Matrix 4? What is this picture supposed to mean? I mean, I don't get it. Anyway, that's the Washington Post magazine profile of Stacey Abrams. And look at what they wrote about her. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Okay, it's really something out of... Look at this. Pandemonium ensues as she walks to the far left of the stage like a runway supermodel, stops on a dime, poses, tilts her head slightly, and smiles. Camera flashes explode. She next pivots and walks slowly to the center of the stage, freezes there, and repeats the pose. Again, the flashes explode. Abrams is summoning her inner actress, and she's both enjoying the moment and getting through it to get to the conversation. She then pivots, walks to the far right of the stage. Same. Bitch, what the fuck is that? What are you writing about? What does that have to do with anything? Donald Trump is in the fucking White House. You keep telling us that this guy has to be defeated at all costs. I don't care how good Stacey Abrams is on a fucking catwalk. What are the policies that are going to get Joe Biden into the Oval Office, supposedly, if Stacey Abrams can help him? No. Let's talk about how she does her thing on a catwalk. She stops on a dime, man. Did you see her? Fuck out of here. This is so terrible. This really, I look at this and my heart really goes out to the Americans that they have to deal with this. This is really terrible. Wow. Like this is how much the mainstream media respects you. They really don't give a shit. Oh boy. So who do you think? Guys, who do you think Biden is going to pick as his VP? I mean, if it's not Stacey Abrams, who knows? We could be wrong. Maybe it's still going to be her. Who knows? I doubt it, though. I really doubt it. Who you got left? Warren? Klobuchar? Kamala Harris? Wouldn't that be crazy if you picked Kamala Harris? She was like calling him out, like rightfully. I mean, 100% she should have done that. I mean, every single debate, not just once. She should have been doing that, like, now. She should be doing that shit now. Since he's the presumptive Democratic nominee, she should be furious that this guy, this racist, like, this is not a joke, right? I mean, the guy literally worked with segregationists to oppress her. Could you imagine if he picked her as her as VP? The worst part is she'd probably accept because she's a career Democrat, right? A career politician. And that's like, whoa, why would you do that? Anyway, I don't know who it's going to be, man. And again, I really don't care. These people are all part of the same club. It's not about where they came from. You know, it's not about what they say. At the end of the day, they're all they're all part of the 1%. And the political elite in Washington, D.C., right? These people know each other since, like, before I was even born. Okay? They practice class solidarity. Don't forget that. Better than anyone else. It's crazy. There you go. It's really a shame we're in this situation. I was actually just talking earlier about how I wish Bernie would have picked Nina Turner as his VP. And like, screw this whole tradition that, oh, you got to wait until after the convention. Get out of here, yo. Like, my gut tells me that he was going to pick her, and I would have loved that. I think she's amazing. You see, she hasn't thrown her support behind Biden. She knows. She knows. You know. And then, so contrast what Nina Turner and Breonna Joy Gray have done with what these other career Democrats have done, right? You have some of them just rushing to throw their support behind Biden as if their lives depended on it. Why? So that's a shame. I wish Bernie would have picked Nina, you know. Anyway,